Hello, good people. How are you doing? This is the 13th of November, and I'm coming to you today to do something that we call paying a tribute. I think all my life I've done three public tributes, and this would be the first one that I've done maybe on this platform. But what I've learned in life is that you need to find closure. And when you're finding closure, you share what you remember about somebody and what you will move on with after they are gone. And today I'm about to do a tribute on a person that I don't think they knew me that well. So you are not friends, but they were an influence in my life without even them knowing that much. And today I'm going to pay a tribute to Betty Bayo, because I realized that she's a woman of substance, especially when it comes to matters of faith, according to me. And I recall growing up when I was maybe in college or that in campus, and Betty Bayo and Eunice Njeri were the two women that I looked up to in the gospel scene, and I felt they were really doing the praise and worship for the main reason. You know what? Praising God doesn't matter whether it's giving you money or not. She together with Eunice Njeri are the two people that I could pick from the bunch, and I would say that these people were really serving God with their talents. And hearing the other day that she had passed on, I felt like I lost a piece of that, not gospel, but that belief or that stamina to go, like, you know what you do in life when people are going against that wave and they just press on. I think that was what Betty Bayo presented, and I think my tribute goes to her, and even thanks to the whole family that they have allowed us to enjoy her life as a musician, because it's not every day that we can say that the family has allowed a person to do that. And there's something that touched me, other than the 11th hour song, because that was key in I think it's so weird that at the beginning of the week I saw that on TikTok, and I told somebody, by the way, that's a song by one lady that I really adore. And just to hear the next day that she had passed on, it's like the spirit telling me that that's her, she's going. I mean, the spirit prepared me without even me knowing it. And I'm coming here to give my flowers to Betty Bayo even at her demise, and learning that she was even tackling a disease that is not that sudden. That means that she was doing all these good things when she was still ailing and she was not doing okay. And I want to take lessons from that. And like I said, there is even one aspect about her life, and this came the same time when I met her in person. She went through something like, an earthquake, something that shook her life to a point that many people would have given up at that time, especially being a public figure. And we all knew about the Kanyari fiasco, and I don't want to even to discuss that guy. But my point was, how did she recover from it? Because the same week that came up, it coincided with the time that she had been invited to the church where I was going, and that was DCIKZ. And I remember she came, and that lady, when she took to the pulpit and she decided to sing one of her songs, she even removed her shoes. I don't know whether she used to do that everywhere else she went, but this time she removed her shoes and she started dancing for the Lord. And we were dancing, she was here and I was here, and we were dancing and going down together. And I sat down that day and I asked myself, is this the same person that the whole media is writing and singing about? That how can she be seeing this happening, and she's telling us now that she was not aware? And Kenyans will always talk. If there are people that I fear other than Israelites, are Kenyans, because when they choose to kumulika you, I'm very sure if today they chose that today ni sisi na Assam, you guys would see some news that I would see some news about me that I didn't even know. because that's how Kenyans react to things. They just do something and then later is when they, oh, kumbe ilikuwa njaro, and by that time they have spoiled your name. And that's how it was for Betty Bayo, but she did not care. She just moved on, and she even went on to start even a new life and a new relationship. I know how the world looks like from the outside, and for her to have taken such steps in her life and even streamlined it all and kept her vision and her personality, that is somebody that I can live to remember. So the good thing, she leaves so many songs that she has sung. They are quite a blessing to many of us, and that leaves a legacy that we can associate with her. I don't know, when you guys sit there and you ask yourself, how will it be for you once you call it quits? What will people remember about you, and what will people associate you with? I think for Betty Bayo, it left no stone unturned, and for that reason, I salute her, and I pray to God that He's going to lay her body in eternal peace. One day, if we followed the right path and that's the same path with her, we'll see her in heaven when that day comes. But for now, I celebrate her, and I say my condolences to the family. She might not have I don't know, words fail me, but this is me eulogizing her. I knew her when I was very young. I could not differentiate whether I was loving her song, I was loving her as an individual, but she was really a good person, and I celebrate her today. God bless you all. I hope you guys have something to remember Betty Bayo for. I remember her for all the good things. There was even a show that I started watching back. I don't know whether it's still there, but it was a reality show, and I was watching just so that I can see her and see how she lives her life. And I even saw how she was living, even how she was modeling her children, and her livelihood. She was quite a marvel to behold. So Betty Bayo, as you rest in peace, know that we will remember you for all the good reasons. God bless you guys. Peace.